if Odegaard is on his game and those attacking weapons, specifically a trusted Saka, are sharp and on their game, Arsenal win this award. 2 UCLs, 2 Europa Leagues, Club World Cup, the best defensive record in the Premier League history, some of the greatest players I've ever played in the Premier League come through Chelsea. You're playing a big club. We got robbed. Theft. We should be in an FA Cup final against Man United. We should be. Got robbed. But you know what? You know, as the saying goes, you get pushed off a cliff, you ride on an eagle. So that's the thing. You take 2 steps back, sometimes you go 5 steps forward. You get shoved on the rain, but then the rainbow starts to say, "What's up, baby? What up, baby? What up, baby?" So for Chelsea, it's reaction time, and you see, I cannot wait for this fixture. I get it, Arsenal, you're above us. You're doing much better. Although I don't say UCL. And there could be a strong scenario where we both end trophyless. So whether you finish second and we finish 10th, 9th, or 6th, we both end trophyless. Remember, the only language we should be speaking at this level is fluent silverware. Arsenal are chasing a Premier League title. So, bro, our season is over. It's finished. It's done. It's been a failure of a season. Okay, we're a club that has built some fluent trophies. So the fact that we're not going to be able to win a trophy this season, it's been a failure of a freaking season. But Arsenal can still say what's up. Arsenal can still say what's up. What's up. And you're going into this game, Arsenal favourites. Let's keep it 3 stacks. Arsenal are favourites into this game. They're the better team. They're way much more in form. They have guys who've been performing a lot better. They're much higher up in the table, and they're at the crib. So this should be easy. But you see, don't take these London derbies lightly. Don't do it. It's the biggest mistake you'd ever take. Because a derby game is a little different. It's not a regular game. You ain't playing Scunthorpe. You ain't playing Kimberley FC. You ain't playing Plymouth Argyll. Okay? Right? Okay? You're not playing Torquay. You're playing Chelsea Football Club. Chelsea FC. One of the biggest clubs in the world. 2 UCLs, 2 Europa Leagues. Club World Cup. The best defensive record in the Premier League history. Some of the greatest players I've ever played in the Premier League come through Chelsea. You're playing a big club. So, and I do feel that why Arsenal should be wary is you have to expect a response after what happened to us in the FA Cup. You have to expect a response. So that's why there's danger. Let's just, before we, because that's why I'm feeling, so let's just get into the player nitty-gritty, and I'll give you the spiritual talk. I'll give you that spiritual talk of what's going to be going down. So, for us, really, the main guy misses really Tomiyasu. Timber, they say he's on his way back, but I don't think he's going to be fully fit. So the main miss is Tomiyasu. So beyond that, Arsenal are good. And for Arsenal, for me, I think, look, Odegaard has been one of Arsenal's best players this season. And I do feel that where Arsenal have maybe come up short is the front end have not really been as efficient as they should be. Jesus, he's not clinical enough. Havertz, and we'll get to Havertz, not been clinical enough. Trossard, he's done his thing. But you can't expect to get 15, 20 Gs off of a Trossard. But I do think that for Arsenal, if Odegaard is on his game and those attacking weapons, specifically a Trossard, Saka, are sharp and on their game, Arsenal win this. They win this. And especially if you have Gabriel and Saliba, who have been pretty good so far. Because let's be real, the reason why Arsenal are here is not only because the goals they've been scored, but how good they have defensively. So if your boy Saliba and Gabriel are able to now keep it firm, keep it fully intact, and then they'll be all right. Then they'll be all right, So, but I'll get back to the whole Havertz scenario. Now, for Chelsea, it's a little different. We could be going into this game missing 2 vital players. And I'm talking vital players. Palmer and Gusto. Palmer's been Chelsea's best player. Palmer has been a revelation. See, Cole P has been a revelation. Cole P is one of the best young players in the world, 100%. Based off his age group, he's one of the best players in the world because to do what he has done in this joke, embarrassment, disgrace, this rabble is quite exceptional. Which is why I say, no, I give him all the kudos in the world in terms of what he's been able to do and achieve for someone so freaking young who's literally on level on goals on your boy Haaland. It's been freaking amazing. So he's ill. And my God in heaven, that is it's a humongous miss. It is a massive, massive miss to miss Cole Palmer because he's the goal scorer, he's the creator, he's the playmaker, he's the guy that gets things taken in the final third. He is by far, not even close, by far, Chelsea's best attacker. Gusto. I love Rigi. I love Rigi. I know Rigi is that guy. Rigi will always be that guy, and Rigi is our captain. Gusto's been really good. Gusto's been really good. To a sense where Reece James, you're going to have to prove. Because Gusto, if Palmer has been Chelsea's best player, Gusto has been Chelsea's second best player, 100%. And Gusto has not been that far behind Palmer. Where once, because there are a few times where he had that red card, he was trying to get going. But once he's gotten going, bro, the guy's footballing, knowing his defensive duties, the way he goes forward, the decision making he has, his crossing, his footballing ability, his balance on the ball, the way he's able to carry onto the ball, his ball control and command of the ball. I'm like, this is a quality modern freaking right back. So Gusto says got knee injury, but they're going to assess it, and Palmer is ill. So if Chelsea go into missing with those are two vital players. So again, I don't think it's 100% confirmed, but if those guys are missing, we are screwed. We are screwed. Then Arsenal should win. if Chelsea go into this game without Cole P or the gust of wind, Arsenal have to get that Dubinsky. See, this is a big call here. This is a big call here because we all know we want this dot because we all want that stream where Arsenal drop points. We all want that stream. After the events on Saturday, do you play Jackson? It's a big call. You don't play him, do you mess with his confidence? If you play him, are you further adding to the issue? It is very obvious that this guy is not a clinical finisher. He's simply not a clinical striker. He simply isn't. It's to the points where right now between Sterling and Nico to lead the attack, I'm taking Sterling. As crazy as that sounds in 2024. Now, if Nico Jackson is working with a striker, hence why the ideal scenario was Nico Jackson working with Chris Koo. But if Nico Jackson can work with a finisher, then it's fine. But if he's the be-all and end-all and he's the tip of the spear, we can see he's not a striker, he's not a finisher. And I'm sorry, guys, he'll never be a top-tier striker. He'll never be that. So people say, oh no, he's young, he can grow. No. There are certain things you can see when a guy can say, what's up? Nico Jackson, he's good. He is a good player. He's just not an elite top-tier player. And Chelsea need an elite top-tier player, which your boy Nico Jackson ain't. So, I'd bench him. I would bench him. Or, if I play him, I'd keep him out on the wing. And this is the issue with recruitment now. So if you play him out on the wing, which I think can be better, where you can just help to facilitate. Who do you play as striker? Does Raheem Sterling really work as a freaking striker? There's no Cole Palmer. Lukaku is in freaking Roma, assisting and helping the Dybala. So do you see the issue here where Chelsea now have a scenario where Chelsea don't actually have a clear out-and-out striker? Nico Jackson ain't a striker. Okay, what that guy did in that 1v1 scenario on Saturday, I'm sorry, he ain't a striker. So it's going to be tricky. Now, something came up with regards to Pochettino saying that Modric isn't very good defensively. And that is why he doesn't try to trust him defensively. I don't know what this bomber is freaking smoking. Modric should have come on a lot earlier in that game on Saturday. Modric will probably be needed in this game. Because you need a burst of speed. Because you would expect Arsenal to take the game to Chelsea, and Chelsea will now look for the counter. And what do you need with the counter? You need speed, pace and someone direct. You need the Ukrainian. You need that thing. Caicedo and Enzo. I'm not going to call you Zoe or Kai's babe. I'm going to call you Moises Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez. Can you please dominate a game? Okay? Surely you can dominate a game with a Rice on Jorginho, Rice on an Odegaard. Surely you can. Based on how much was spent, surely you can actually dominate and control a midfield based off of the talents that you both have, because we're still waiting for a big game from both Enzo and Caicedo, which is supposed to be our freaking midfield future. So look, man, let's talk about Havertz. We can't ignore that. That is something that is going to be a factor in this game. And Havertz would 100% want to dunk on Chelsea and create that talking point and create a narrative, and that's over here. I dunked on him. You see, Havertz is an odd one. Here's the thing. Between Havertz and Nico Jackson, you both have two guys who are not clinical. And I think Nico Jackson has actually scored more than Havertz, although that Tottenham game was a bit tricky. So I think Nico Jackson maybe is a higher volume goal scorer. But who would I trust to come clutch and come up with a key goal? I'd actually trust Havertz. But it's actually, both teams are in a similar scenario where they don't actually have a clinical finisher. Jesus ain't that, Havertz ain't that, Nico Jackson ain't that. I already know about your boy Sterling. But the issue with Arsenal is it's the collective. Arsenal as a collective can find a way, whether it's through Odegaard, Trossard, Saka, a set piece via Gabriel. The collective is able to now say what's up. That's the same can't be said for Chelsea, where the collective can actually rise. So look, if you're Arsenal, you have to look to win this game. If Arsenal play their game, Rice and Odegaard control that out midfield, but it's key, and this is precise. Saka and Trossard are effective. It's game over. Like when Saka and Trossard are effective, specifically those wide men are effective. They get into strong positions, they break the lines, and they cause issues. Then Arsenal are cooking. Because this is what I've always said. Saka needs to rest. Saka needs to rest. I think Saka's been overplayed, and the way Arteta has handled Saka is actually bad, because this is still a young player, and I don't think he's at the level yet. Put it this way. Saka ends Lamine Yamal. Yamal is 16. He's going to be 17 this year. He's 16 years old. Way younger than Saka. But Yamal has to play because he's that talented. So because he is such an extraterrestrial talent, he has to play. Saka is nowhere near as talented as Lamine Yamal. So I feel for Arsenal, there has to be other people that you can put into that position to not be able to say what's up, to give Saka some rest and rotation. He's been played far too many games. And for a guy this young, who I don't think is of the talent level of a Lamine Yamal or a young Messi or a young Arnan or a young Neymar, you have to rotate him and rest him. But we'll see what your boy Saka does. But look, I've always been a fan of Trossard since the Brighton days. And I think he has come up with huge, massive important goals for Arsenal on this their journey, man. So for Chelsea, man, let's play the worst case scenario, because I always like playing the worst case scenario. Worst case scenario, Palmer and Gustavo. No Kobe, no gust of wind. It's tricky. So you have a scenario where right back, who did now do for right back, but specifically, if you're looking at Palmer, did now go with a Modric and now go with a Sterling. But whatever the case may be, Chelsea, you have to react to Saturday. You have to. And as much as Arsenal are favourites for this game, as much as Arsenal should win, and as much as Arsenal are actually chasing something. You see, the good thing for Arsenal is you're playing a team that's not really chasing anything. Because let's be real, top four. Now, for the EPL, it could actually be top four based on the coefficients. But fifth looks a ways away for Chelsea now. Looks a bit complicated for Chelsea now. Chelsea are not fighting relegation, so Chelsea are not really fighting for anything. Chelsea's season was that FA Cup. That was Chelsea's season. So Arsenal are in luck that you're not fighting a team that's fighting for like Champions League places or fighting for relegation. I don't do Conference League, bro. That's not what I do. Bro, I don't speak a basic Conference League. I don't speak a basic conference at all. But But it's a derby game. 1. 2. Chelsea want to react to what happened on Saturday, a game in which they felt that they would have won. And 3, maybe you do start Nico Jackson. So on one hand, you sub Nico Jackson because you were a bum, you cost us the game, you're trash, you're crap, and you have to think long and hard about your crimes. So that's one scenario, but another scenario is, Nico Jackson, I want you to be angry. I want you to be pissed off. And I want to get a reaction from you. So go into that pitch, I'm going to start you and right those wrongs from Saturday. So when you have the opportunity to say what's up. Now, if you have a scenario where there's another 1v1 and you miss it, you're going straight to Siberia. Straight flight, direct flight. No pass go, no stop by, a direct private jet flight freaking to Siberia, Class A. If you miss another 1v1. So, from that point of view, Nico Jackson, okay. You've been clowned, you've been insulted, you've been abused, people have done something, you've been maligned. Go out there and prove doubters like myself who think you're a bum wrong. Prove me wrong. I think, Nico Jackson, I think you're a bum. I think you're a brick. I think you are useless. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Prediction. Damn. No Palman goes to his F-top, man. No Palman goes to his F-top. But I'm gonna say 1-1. We're gonna hold it, these boys. We're gonna hold them 1-1. And we're gonna hold them 1-1. I'm gonna say 1-1. I'm gonna say 1-1. Yeah, I'm feeling 1-1. So guys, like that vid, subscribe if you're new. And remember, I'm going to be live on Twitch. Join me on Twitch. Head to the website havefootballhotspot.com and join me live on Twitch for all that good stuff and all that bread, because I'll be doing a live watch along on this game on my Twitch channel. The link is below in the description box. I'll just head to havefootballhotspot.com for the Twitch link, and we'll be on YouTube for the live post-match analysis. And hopefully, it's the right results. Arsenal, you don't want to F up now because you know City are in full flow. So you need that Dubinsky. As for Chelsea, let's create a stream to remember. One love.